Hi.
Hi, Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum and hi.
Okay, hi.
Right now, our group, we're working on script breakdown on Pukau script. So my group has 4 members divided to each scene, but our lecturer asked us to make at least 5 scenes. One of our members had to take 2 scenes.
Assalamualaikum and hi. In this presentation, we will tell our process in how we break down the script, which includes genre and the concept of the film itself, scene breakdown, and breaking down the location and talents on shooting days. First off, let me explain the background of this group project. This group analysis specifically focuses on scenes 1 to 5 of the Pukau script and is based on the official shooting schedule. We have done in-depth observation of character roles, locations, shooting timelines, and production requirements of the telefilm to develop a deeper understanding of the relationship between narrative structure and production execution. Furthermore, this study enables us, the students, to evaluate the importance of script organization, ensuring the smooth running of a shoot, and how technical elements contribute to the storytelling effectiveness of a film. As for the film itself, Pukau presents a narrative rich in mystical elements and spiritual beliefs that are commonly embedded in Malay society. These are interwoven with familial conflict and also psychological issues that evoke strong emotions and challenges towards the audience perception of logic. The word Pukau itself, meaning hypnotic spell, and the notion of it, serves as a metaphor for manipulation and the illusion of love and power. And now me and my group will present how we break down each of the scenes.
Okay, hi, my name is Nurshah Azman. So now I will present to you script breakdown of Pukau, scenes 1 and scenes 2. Okay, now I will start with scenes 1. Scenes 1 is about ritual at the madrasah. This located at Madrasah Al-Jufri. This is the interior scenes, and the scenes are due at night. Okay, I will give you a little bit of description scenes 1. Okay, a group of women in red robes chanting and worshipping Azazil in front of a floating red robe statue, which is Jufri. The chanting become louder and the situation become mystical. Handrails fall from the sky by thunder and terrified sound. Okay, first, for the cast, we have Jufri, wife 1, wife 2, and wife 3. It also has 7 women in black robes, and lastly, it has 4 black entities. For the stunts, we need coordinated of floating movement, which is Jufri floating. For the extra, it has 4 black entities, and for the extra atmosphere, it has 7 women in black robes. This is the group of Zikir Azazil. Okay, it also has special effect, which is floating visual, lighting and thunder effect, hail simulated smoke of worship. Okay, prop also have, it has cult book with Azazil symbol, candle, smoke, and ritual mat. For the animals, we don't have. Okay, for wardrobe, Jufri must wear ritual red robe. For the woman, long black robe plus headscarf. And for the black entity, need to hazy dark clothing, striking and scary. Okay, for the makeup or hair, the woman must have dramatic dark eyes makeup and hard face. For the Jufri, the face must be hidden in shadow, and the black entity need black special effect and unrecognizable. Okay, the sound effect or music, mystic zikir, la ilaha illa azazil, something like that. The sound of the thunder from the sky, unseen raw, ritual or horror background music. Okay, for the special equipment, floating ring for Jufri, smoke machine for the smoke effect, lightning effect lighting, and mic bomb. Okay, for the production notes, the low lighting, circular blocking, floating ring for Jufri, smoke thunder follow the zikir, film for above, close to the book and white, hail effect and supernatural sound in post. For scenes 2, scenes 2 is about Rina suffer a trauma attack. The location is at Banglo Dato' Rashid in Bilik Rina. This is interior and the scene at morning. Okay, the description of this scene is Rina wakes up from a nightmare and starts thrashing around while saying Izzat's name. Sarah tries to calm her down. Dato and Dating Emma enter the room in a state of anxiety. Dr. Dennis arrives and injects Rina. A tense conversation takes place between the family about Rina's mental state and possible harassment by Izzat. Okay, so for this scene, cast has Rina, Dato Rashid, Dato Emma, Dr. Dennis, Sarah, which is nurse. For the stunts, it has light physical movement, rolling and holding the body. For extra silence and extra atmosphere, in this scene don't have. Okay, for special effect, it has dramatic atmosphere depends on lighting and sound. For props, it has hypodermic needle, stethoscope, blanket, pillow, and medical file. For the animals, we don't have. Okay, for the wardrobe, Rina need to wear pajamas. Sarah white nurse uniform. For Dato wear casual like t-shirt and slack. For Datin blouse plus batik clothes, something like that. And Dr. Denise white doctor coat and slacks, like formal doctor uniform like that. Okay, for the makeup, Rina give pale makeup, eye bags, and tired face. For Sarah wear natural. So for Dating Emma wear light makeup, And for Datuk Rashid and Dr. Denise, light makeup. So for sound effect or music, must have Rina scream, must be in live, Sarah and Emma panic voice, background music, must soft tension instrument. Okay, for the special equipment, need to have bomb mic, softboard lighting, and movement camera for tracking Rina. For production notes, the rooms need to like a special treatment in the house, so need to have minimal furniture and tense atmosphere. The actor blocking is close and realistic. Injections are done realistically with the actor lying down. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. Today I'm going to explain the scene background for scene 3 from the script. So, the scene takes place outside in the garden of Datuk Rashid bungalow during the morning. The character in the scene are Datuk Rashid and Dr. Dennis. So first of all, Dr. Dennis looks worried and he walks with Datuk Rashid and they sit down to talk. So Dr. Dennis explained that Rina's condition hasn't improved. Even after 6 months of treatment, she keeps thinking about Izzat, her boyfriend. So Dr. Dennis suggests that Rina should go for a short holiday somewhere quiet and peaceful to calm her mind. So Datuk Rashid agrees with the idea, but then Dr. Dennis asks more about Izzat. Datuk Rashid gets a bit frustrated and says that Izzat doesn't have a proper job and it's not good enough for her daughter, Rina. He feels worried and sad about Rina's future. So for the scene breakdown, the mood in the scene is quiet and serious. It's emotional, but because they are talking about Rina's health and future. The sound in the background would be morning sound, like birds and soft wine, to match the garden setting. So the props used in the scene are simple, just a garden chair and a mobile phone. There are no storm, no special effect, and no vehicle in the scene. For the props, Datuk Rashid should wear a formal clothes, like shirt or a blazer, and Dr. Dennis should wear professional clothes like a doctor. And the makeup are also simple and natural, just to show the tired and worried faces.
Okay, for the production notes, this scene needs a calm atmosphere and emotional expression. And then natural morning lighting is needed. Lastly, the camera movement can remain stable with a close-up reaction shoot when Dr. Denise and Dr. Rashid are chatting.
That's all for me.
Hi, my name is Izzati Binti Saad and my number metric 1024 800 432. I took scene number 4. So let me explain how to break down script. In my tables of breakdown, I include props like what they use in the scene, which is the props. They use a present, they use a grilled chicken or BBQ chicken, and they use a cup of water. As is, I can include in here is that Dato Rashid, Rina, Aizat, Datin Emma, and Pati. Dato Rashid was wearing very formal attire, and Datin Emma was wearing a very bold kind of rich looks. Okay, then Rina was wearing a very elegant, very polite kind of dress. Aizat was wearing something so shabby, and the Pate was wearing something neck collar, and Datin Emma was wearing a very bold makeup. In this scene, Rina wanted to introduce her boyfriend to her parents on her mother's birthday. And while she wanted to hand the birthday present, she hold Aizat's hands, which is her boyfriend, and introduced him to her parents. In this scene, Pate or her uncle was BBQing the chicken. Pate and her parents looked down on Aizat because of his shabby clothing that he was wearing. They also looked down on Aizat because of her mother was a prostitute a long time ago named Aziza. Her mother very popular in their years. Basically, Aizat is orphan, and Datin Emma was wearing a very bold makeup, meanwhile Rina was wearing something more natural. Now we move on to the next, which is the sound musics or soundtrack. They might use something so intense with the awkward sounds. This scene's name Flashback, and it was located at Bungalow Datuk Rashid. This breakdown sheet is number 4. This page count 6 and 7 over 71. To conclude, doing a script breakdown helped me in organize all the elements like props, actors, and location. Thus, it also improved in scheduling, budgeting, and communication across departments and reducing mistakes and ensure that everyone is aligned. In result, it makes things run smoothly at the end.
Hello, my name is Sarah and I will be explaining my breakdown of the Pukau script. This is breakdown sheet number 5, page count 8 until 9 out of 71. And this is scene number 5, scene name Flash Forward Bercuti. This scene is located at Jalan Raya near Dato Rashid's house, which means it is an exterior scene which take place during the day. Now I'll be starting with the description. This scene depicts Dato Rashid, Datin Emma, and Rina in the car, driven by Dato Rashid, and they are on their way on vacation when suddenly Rina asked Dato Rashid to stop the car because she saw her lover, Izzat, delivering food to a nearby house near Dato Rashid's bungalow. So the cast consists of Dato Rashid, Rina, Izzat, and Datin Emma. There are no stunts and extras required in this scene, No special effects either. For the props, there will be Izzat's food that he will be delivering to the house. Next up, for the wardrobe, Dr. Rashid will be dressing casual, consisting of short sleeves, kemeja, and black pants. For Rina, she's also dressing casual with cardigan and jeans. As for Izzat, he's wearing his riding uniform. And Tat and Emma, also casual, with blouse for the makeup. Both Tat and Emma and Rina will be wearing natural makeup. As for the sound effects and music, there will be a moving car sound, also a brake sound. There's also sad background music, which will be played before the scene was cut to another scene. This scene requires no special equipment. And some notes for the production. This scene has to be acted out in a very emotional manner, considering this is a very emotional scene. Next, the lighting used will be just natural lighting. And after that, the camera will follow Rina during the scene where she's chasing after Izzat when he was delivering food.
Okay, for this part, I'm going to explain the breaking down, location, and talent on shooting days. Okay, so we start with scene 1 on day 1 at night, because this scene involves a dark visual, a strong visual effect, and a mysterious atmosphere. So the character are Jufri, 10 women in black robes, 1 wife, 2 and 3, and 4 shadowy figures. Okay, and then on day 2 in the morning, we shoot scene 2 and scene 3 because both scene take place at the same location, which is Dato' Rashid house, and it involves the same character. So shooting them on the same day saves time, and so makes the setup easier for the crew. Okay, for scene 2, the characters are Rina, Dato' Rashid, Datin Ima, Dr. Denise, and Sarah. And for the scene 3, the characters are just Dato' Rashid and Dr. Denise. Okay, next for scene 4 is scheduled for day 3 at night because it takes place during a BBQ dinner. So filming it at night because to match the mood and the lighting better. So the characters are Rina, Izzat, Dr. Rashid, Dr. Nema, and Pati. Okay, lastly, for the scene 5 is planned for day 4 in the morning. So this scene is simple and takes place outdoors when Rina sees Izzat on the street. So this scene takes place outdoor because the natural daylight can make it look more realistic and emotional. So the characters are Rina, Izzat, Dato' Rashid, and Datin Ima. That's all.